to work on this Tribonacci sequence problem on Codewars, which I think is pretty interesting. So it's a slightly expanded version of the Fibonacci sequence, and it works by summing the last three numbers of the sequence to generate the next number instead of two. And so for example, if our sequence starts with 111, the next number would be 3, and then when we summing 1 plus 1 plus 2 would be 5, and then keep going, we get 1 plus 3 plus 5, we get 9. And so basically the function we are trying to define would take in a signature, which is a list with the starting three numbers, and we will have to generate a new sequence for an n number of times to get the full list. Okay. Yes, so that's what we are going to do. So n will be a non-negative number. If n equals 0, then it will just be an empty array. Okay. If n is I guess if n is anything less than or equal to 3, it will just take the signature. So if the signature is equal to 1, and if n equal 3, it will return this list. If n equal 2, it will return just this. And if n equal 1, it will return this, I guess. That's what I'm if n equals 0, then we'll just return an empty array. Okay. So our function, we will be defining our function. So basically we have to sum the last three numbers of a list. Okay. So we will try to iterate for I in range n, and this num would equal to the last, so the last three numbers in the signature in the list, and we need to sum it. Okay. So this is how we generate the next number of the list, and then all we have to do is append it. Append num. We just append that to the signature, and so this is if I is greater than 3, because the signature consists of 3 numbers. If n is less than or equal to 3, we would just return and we have to return signature here. If n, if I, oh, not I, if n is less than or equal to 3, we would just return the original signature from n, the n position to the n. Correct? Is that, or is it like this? No, from the beginning to n. So if n equals 0, it would also return an empty array, I think. So let's test this out. Tribonacci, signature, I'll do 1, and then 10. Okay, so if it looks like it works, 1, 1, 3, 5. Let's take a look at the test results. Wait, does that work? No. Wait, my list is a lot longer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's only supposed to be up until here, but it's appending 3 additional numbers. I wonder why. If n equals 0, it will return an empty list. So that's perfect. So now we need to figure out why is this 5? Oh, okay. Because I need to subtract the first 3 original numbers, correct? So for I, so this should be range from I to n minus 3. Let's try it. Yes. Okay. Let's try this sequence. 0, 0, 1. Does it give us a correct result? Yes. So I think we got our function. Let's just try it out because I don't know. So this function only taking in 1 loop, and yeah, so it looks like it works. Cool. Thanks for watching. This is a very interesting problem.